this is the first visit of to Ayodhya after Lok Sabha elections, and this by UP Chief Minister Adityanath. He will there be unveiling a 7-foot wooden statue of Lord Ram. This at the Handicraft Museum of the Ayodhya Research Institute. Along with that, there will be a special postal stamp of that statue which will be released as well. And all this is being done to inaugurate the week-long birthday celebration of Ram Janmabhoomi Nyas Chief Mahant Nitya Gopal Das. Now, this is in addition, remember, to the UP government's promise last year, which announced a project to build a Ram statue on the banks of Sarayu River, which is expected to be 221 meters, even taller than the Sardar Patel Statue of Unity in Gujarat. All right, so just to get a view on this story, we've got Sharad Pradhan joining us from Lucknow. Good morning to you, sir. You know, we're reporting this story on a day when we've seen such a gruesome, brutal case of murder. We're not sure if it's rape yet, but murder at least of a 2.5-year-old. Now, not talking about that, but the Chief Minister paying his first visit in Ayodhya, giving his respects about that statue that's coming up, a push again for the Ram Janmabhoomi and the Ram Temple issue in the area. Doesn't it talk about misplaced priorities of the UP government?
That's how this Chief Minister is, unfortunately. You know, for him, these kind of issues which can be played up politically are certainly more important than human issues. It's not a surprise. But let me tell you that even this, the idea behind this, behind unveiling this statue, it was born solely because they wanted to placate the people who they think are waiting desperately for the temple, so that they have something in place instead of the temple that they've been promising for decades. Well, and let me tell you, even that statue which was planned on the banks of the Sarayu River is not what Yogi Adityanath is going to unveil today. This is just a 7-foot wooden statue.
That's right.
Being made, and it is being placed inside a museum which is called Ramkatha Museum or something there. So, you know, the whole idea is to, it is an eyewash in the name. And what is strange, that, you know, on one hand, I mean, Ram Chandji is widely revered as the most popular god in India. And here is a human being unveiling his statue, which sounds very, very strange.
But, you know, politically speaking, Mr. Pradhan, doesn't it speak about what BJP really wants to project in its second avatar? Modi government 2.0 coming back as a more emboldened government at the point, pushing in for that agenda. The case is in courts. They can't do much. The Prime Minister has already made his stance clear. But of Adityanath coming down and perhaps putting his resolve again behind it, doesn't that speak? Also, the interesting bit is that Uddhav Thackeray and Shiv Sena, they are also going to be in Ayodhya on the 15th. So does it talk about a larger scheme, a larger political push of sorts?
Well, Uddhav Thackeray has his own politics to play up in Maharashtra. And off and on, you know, because Uddhav Thackeray has always had some axe to grind with Narendra Modi. And, you know, you'll find since over the last 2 days, particularly since yesterday, Subramaniam Swamy, Uddhav Thackeray and the VHP have been trying to blow up their trumpet in the name of the Ram Temple in Ayodhya. And the whole idea behind this is to play their own politics and to get some space in the scenario where Narendra Modi has swept the elections, and they continue to, you know, kind of get their own space by raising this issue again and again. And, you know, Narendra Modi didn't talk about it during the election for the simple reason that Ayodhya stopped giving them political dividends for the last several elections. And at the end of the day, they have realized, and I have been a witness to that many years ago when, soon after the 6th of December 1992, every 6th of December used to be a Shaurya Divas, big affair in Ayodhya. And some top BJP leader would come there from Delhi to be there on this occasion. But I remember way back in 1999 or perhaps 2000, L.K. Advani was coming there, and there was a huge media corps and a lot of police and security and stuff. And
it's interesting you say that, Mr. Pradhan, but I just want to interrupt you for a minute and say this, that since we don't have a BJP or an RSS voice on the program this morning, just to play the devil's advocate in this case, I wanted to understand, if you're saying it stopped paying political dividends, then why perhaps has it become so important for Yogi Adityanath to put his weight behind it? And also, what is the big harm? What is the harm if he's going in and unveiling a statue which is just inside a museum?
Absolutely. It makes no sense. That's why I called it an eyewash. And, but Yogi Adityanath believes in a lot of symbolism, and he's all about only playing up communal issues, raising such divisive issues. And, the whole idea behind it is not in reverence of the God, but more because of public display and the impression that he can create out of this, and whatever political mileage he can take out of this. I think that is the objective. Otherwise, it makes no sense to be doing, talking about the temple and then ending up with just an ordinary wooden statue inside a museum. I mean, if at all they had to put up that statue which they had been talking about for so long, and a statue larger than Sardar Patel's, it's nowhere in sight.